So this weekend was my birthday weekend, and it was really good. It was a really nice time, just hanging out with the family, doing some fun stuff, watching Deadpool 3. Very, very good, by the way. It was a very nice birthday, and while I was, away during my birthday weekend, I also kind of cooked something up, and I feel like this is my biggest project yet, just because of name involvement and just, I don't know, the feel of it. It just feels really, really special. So this is the Gauntlet. Now, what is it? Well, this is a 10-man gauntlet consisting of the best players and me. I wanted to, try out my own project, so I did put myself in this. Do I deserve to be in it? Absolutely not, but I just thought it could be kind of fun. So yeah, I'm just, why not, And the purpose is a way to make players who place high in Battlegrounds, especially Celestial 1, feel more rewarded. So as it stands right now, the Celestial rewards are terrible. They're just not good in the slightest. And Kabam has shown no signs of buffing them. So my thought process was, hey, why don't I just try to do it myself and just try to make these players feel rewarded by giving them the opportunity to win some cash, especially Celestial 1, because that is a tough grind for sure. So yeah, that's the whole purpose of the Gauntlet. That's a quick summary of the Gauntlet, but now let's get into some specifics here. The Gauntlet consists of 10 spots, and spots 1 through 9 are randomly distributed. Spot 10 is guaranteed to be the Celestial 1 champion, unless they opt for a different spot. So basically, when the Gauntlet starts, I ask the Celestial 1 champion, hey, do you want the final spot, or do you want to be somewhere else to try to earn more money? Andrew the Rough, who is this Gauntlet's final boss, has opted to stay at the final spot. So yeah, that's how it works for the whole placement and everything. The debut Gauntlet is consisting of hand-picked people because, it's the debut. I want to have some fun with it. But future Gauntlets will have top 8 to 10 players, Celestial 1 through 4, unless some of them just choose not to do it, which is understandable, right? But yeah, that's how it works basically, but there's a lot more to it. This is just the seeding part and everything. So for the beginning, Spot 1 will face Spot 2 to start the Gauntlet, and the winner of this matchup will advance into the Gauntlet and face Spot 3. Then the winner of that will face Spot 4, and so on. This will continue until we reach the final boss, which is Spot 10, and this Gauntlet's final boss is Andrew the Rough, because last season he got Celestial 1. So that's how it works basically. It seems complicated at first, but once you see it play out, it really isn't that complicated. It's like King of the Hill, sorry. I'm a pro wrestling fan, so when I think of I think of King of the Ring. It's King of the Hill style, so it isn't a super original idea, but it is something new, and it's a new spin on Mcoc tournament. So I'm excited for it, and yeah, this is just the beginning how the Gauntlet will play out. So now some extra rules. So in each matchup, players can whitelist one champion of their choice, and these champions cannot be banned, as that's just whitelist rules. Now the Gauntlet can intervene and globally blacklist any champion it chooses, and this champion cannot be used at all in the Gauntlet. So the Gauntlet has spoken, and the Gauntlet's choice is the Serpent. And I don't blame the Gauntlet here. The Serpent is so toxic this meta, and just absolutely not. I do not want to see the Serpent at all in any of these matchups, because that is just so dumb. This champion has ruined so many metas. He has just made so many metas unfun, and I hope that the nerf hammer goes through the head, so this this toxic champion just isn't as problematic once everything is said and done. So yeah, the Serpent will not see the light of day in this tournament. And we do have some more rules, but these rules are to enhance the Gauntlet's champion, which is Andrew the Rough. And yeah, some of these rules, they are very, very kind to him, so let's check them out. So basically, the Gauntlet has a specific set of rules to help its final boss, which is Andrew the Rough in this case. Divine Power. So the final boss gains the champion's advantage, and gains 1 extra whitelisted character. This champion cannot be banned during the final boss's matchup. Additionally, the final boss can globally blacklist 1 champion. No one can use this champion, including the final boss, throughout the entire gauntlet. Now, that might sound weird, right? How, like, the final boss can't use that character, but when you think about it, it's still really powerful, because he can blacklist someone that he doesn't have, but he knows that other people in the gauntlet do have. And he's actually done this already, because he did blacklist Werewolf by Night, which 4 competitors have at rank 3, and he doesn't have at all. So yeah, this is a very powerful, like a very powerful thing, because it gives him such a big advantage, and that's what I want, right? Because I want the final boss to win this. You know, I am like technically the gauntlet, right? Like I am the creator of it, so like it's like my thing, and I want the final boss to win because he is the easiest payday. But more on that in just a moment. But before that, we have the seeding. So spot 1 starts the gauntlet, and it is Barrowman. Now, when I, randomly picked this, it terrified me. Barrowman being at 1 terrified me, because if there is anyone that could do the whole gauntlet, it is Barrowman. And that is the biggest payday possible, winning from spot 1. So yeah, this is terrifying for me, obviously, but I'm just gonna trust in Andy that he can finish the job if Barrowman does get all the way to spot 9, or get all the way to the finals. But if there's anyone that could beat Barrowman, it is definitely spot number 2, which is Fintech. Starting off with Barrowman versus Fintech is genuinely insane. Like, that is unreal. I think both of these players can go like the full distance, and starting off with like these two, just super crazy, man. And spot 3 is T Jarvis, great player, and he is going to make for some great British entertainment. So yeah, definitely needed for this gauntlet. And spot 4 is Biwi, always Celestial 4, great player. Can definitely like stop Barrowman or Fintech or T Jarvis in their tracks for sure. Now spot 5 is Liam. And this couldn't have been more perfect, because I feel like Liam is an amazing like mini boss, right, for the gauntlet. So like being at spot 5, that is a tough challenge in the middle of it, right? So that's exciting. And spot number 6 is me. I'm like that checkpoint where where it's just like, hey man, you've been at this gauntlet, take the free win, you're chilling. So yeah, that's pretty much my role in this. I'm just here to have some fun. If I actually win a matchup, that is crazy, but we'll see. Spot 7 is Cantona, who is honestly a dark horse in this gauntlet, and he has a great like starting spot. So yeah, he can definitely do some damage to anyone that's like, below him. Now spot 8 is Legacy, big name, great player, and he has a huge advantage, so I want to see how that plays out for sure. Now spot 9 is Pepe. This is insane. Like Pepe being at spot 9, that's like the perfect build up to the final boss. Like this man is of course a cracked player, and I want to see like what happens there for sure. So yeah, it's a really nice final 3. But then of course the final boss, Andrew the Rough. Good luck facing this guy, because he has enhancements, right? Andrew's already really tough to face, like just at base, but this man has some modifiers to his matchup. So for like spots 1 through 9, good luck, because I'm not going to be rooting for y'all. I want Andrew to win, obviously, because like I said, he is the easiest payday. And speaking of that, let's go to the prizes. So like I said, Andy is the easiest payday. He is a nice 150. Of course, that is still great for like completing or like, winning the gauntlet. And you have to do 1 matchup. So like you have to do 1 matchup. You can just be 1 and done, collect your bag, and that's it. That's honestly amazing. And like that's why I want people to push Celestial 1, because it's like, hey, there is a very high chance that 150 is just waiting for you if you do it. Now spot number 9 gets 165, spot 8 is 180, spot 7 is 195, spot 6 is 210, spot 5 is 225, spot 4 is 250, spot 3 is 275, spot 2 is $300, which is, yeah, we're getting up there for sure. But if you can complete the whole gauntlet starting from spot 1, you get $400. So yeah, I don't want Barrowman to win, obviously, but if he does do it, he obviously deserves the money. Like this, I think it's a decent prize amount. Like I was kind of worried that it wasn't, but yeah, like this is the starting like grade. It is a bit like enhanced because this is the debut tournament. It will go down a bit once like we do this first gauntlet, like maybe like minus 25 on the prizes each. I don't know just yet, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, but you know, Andy talked to me. He was like, do you have like a sponsor for this or anything? And I don't. This is out of my pocket, and I don't mind it, obviously, because like this is my project, and you know, I'm really proud of it. But like if anyone wants to sponsor it and like, you know, likes the idea, then I'll be open to it, obviously. But like as it stands right now, I'm like the sole sponsor. But if there's like someone else that chimes in, then yeah, it can be an even higher prize pool and like more, like make it more enticing to push Celestial 1 in the season. So that could be pretty cool. But as it stands right now, it's just me. So I hope it's good enough, at least for the players, but we'll have to see what they think about it. But yeah, these are the prizes. This is the gauntlet, and I am very excited to, you know, put this out there, see what happens. I'm really excited. I'm really proud of it. So yeah, it kicks off tomorrow, I believe, with Barrowman versus Fintech. I do have deadlines for them, for like the players, and if they can't, like, you know, reach it, then I'll have to assess it, maybe drop some players, unfortunately, but we'll just see how it plays out. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the gauntlet, and yeah, that's about it for me.